Hello brothers and sisters, welcome to my channel Yarn with Abarna. In this video tutorial I am going to show you how to make this beautiful baby cardigan. You can make this for all ages from newborn baby to adult size. I hope all are enjoying in this video. Before going to this tutorial, if you visit my channel first time means don't forget to subscribe my channel because I need your support. Let's start our project. For this project, I am going to use 3.5 mm crochet hook. Mostly, all crochet projects are starting with magical ring or slip knot. In this project, I am going to start with a magical ring. So, I make a magical ring. After making the magical ring, insert the hook into this loop like this way. Now, I am going to make chain 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I make chain 5. Chain 3 is count as 1 double crochet plus chain 2. So this chain 5 is count as 1 double crochet plus chain 2. Now I am going to work into the same magical ring. I am going to make another double crochet into this. So this is my second double crochet. After making this, make chain 2. So 1, 2. Move to the same. Into this, I am going to make my third double crochet, chain 2. Move to the same. Into this, I am going to make my fourth double crochet, chain 2. Into the same, I make my fifth double crochet, chain 2. This is my tail end. I simply pull this tail end like this way, so you get the ring smaller compared to the first. So now totally I have 5 double crochet. Move to the same. This is my last and final 6th double crochet. Make my 6th double crochet, chain 2. So I simply make 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2. Continue the same total of 6 times. After finishing the 6th time, now I am going to make a slip knot into the third chain. So 1, 2, 3. This is my third chain. Into this third chain, I make a slip stitch like this way. Now you get like this. Like this. Okay. Now to the next row, to the next round. Now we are going to work the space between the 2 double crochets. So this is the next space after this. So into this space, I insert the hook and make 1 single crochet like this way. After this, into the same space, I am going to make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and then 3. Into the same space, I am going to make 1 single crochet. So, in every space, we are going to make 1 single crochet, 3 double crochet, 1 more single crochet into that space. This is the pattern for this round. So, move to the next space. Into this space, I make 1 single crochet, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and then 3. Make another single crochet into the same. Continue this total of 6 times. You can see I continue the same total of 6 times. After finishing the 6th time, to finish this round, I make a slip stitch ahead of this double crochet. You can see this is my 6th one. After finishing this, I am going to the next double crochet. Ahead of this, I am going to make a slip stitch like this way. So now you get like this. After this, now we are going to work the back side of this project. Now we are going to work the front. After finishing this, we are going to work in the back part. So for this, you can see I make, you can see this is the back side, this is the double crochet. Ahead of this double crochet, I insert the hook and make a slip stitch like this way. So now I am going to make chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. After making chain 4, move to the next double crochet. This is the next double crochet. Ahead of this, I insert the hook like this way and make a slip stitch. Make chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move to the next double crochet. This is the next double crochet. Ahead of this, I insert the hook and make a slip stitch. Continue the same for 6 times. You can see this is my 6th time. To finish this, I continue the same. Make a slip stitch ahead of the next double crochet. Now your project look like this. This is the front part and this is the back part. In the back part you have like this. Totally you have 6 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we are going to work one more petal for this flower. For this, now we are going to work into this ring. Into this ring, I am going to make one single crochet, 5 double crochet, one more single crochet into the same. So I insert the hook into this, make one single crochet, 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. I am going to make one more single crochet into the same. So this is count as one petal for this round. So I am going to continue the same for 6 times, total of 6 times. So move to the next one. Into this I make one single crochet, 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. Make one more single crochet into the same. So continue the same pattern for this round. After finishing 6 times, I'll show you. You can see I nearly finished my 6th petal for this round. Into this 6th petal, I make one single crochet, 5 double crochet. I'm going to make one more single crochet into this. To finish this, move to the next. This is the slip stitch beginning of this round. Into this, I make a slip stitch like this way. Now you get the flower like this. To finish this, make chain 1 and cut the yarn. Now this is the first floor for this sweater. I'm going to continue the same floor. Total of how many means you are going to continue the same until you reach the circumference of your sweater, circumference of your neck. Only for that reason you can make this sweater for all ages, all sizes. This is only depends upon the total number of flowers. So according to that, you continue the same flower until you reach the circumference of the sweater, circumference of the neck circumference. Okay, now I am going to make my second flower and I am going to show you how can attach two flowers. That is the next step for this project. So I am going to make a magical ring. Into this magical ring, I make one double crochet chain 2, one double crochet chain 2. I continue the same what we did for this. The first step is same. The first round is same for all flowers. So after finishing the first round, I'll show you. Now you can see I finished the round 1. After finishing the round 1, I'm going to continue the same. What we did the back side of this, I continue the same. Now we are going to work the back side petals. For this, you get 6 rings like this. Now we are going to work that 6 rings. You can choose any 2 rings, any 2 next rings like this. 1, 2. You can choose any 2 or 1, 2. Like this, you can choose any 2. This is the first one. Into this, I continue the same. One single crochet, 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5 double crochet, make one more single crochet into the same. Now I am going to choose the next 2 rings of this flower. So this is the next 2 rings. Now I am going to work into these 2 rings and also join these 2 rings into this. So I'll show you how can we. So into this I make one single crochet. Normally we are going to make 5 double crochet into this, but this time I'm going to make 3 double crochet, because the center of 5 double crochet means that is my third double crochet. Only for that reason I'm going to make my 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and then 3. After making 3 double crochet, I'm going to take my another flower. Now I'm going to choose any 2 petals like this way. I'm going to choose these 2 petals. If I'm going to choose these 2 petals means I'm going to work into this center of this petal. So I'm going to choose the third double crochet of this. So you can see this is my first one and then this is my second one. You can see this is the first one, this is my second one and then this is my third one. Into this third one I am going to make my slip stitch. So into this third one I insert the hook and now I am going to make a slip stitch like this way. After making the slip stitch, move to the same ring. Into this I am going to make 2 more double crochet, 1 and then 2. Now in this ring total of you have 5 double crochet. The only difference is into these third double crochet. After finishing the third double crochet I am going to join slip stitch for connecting the next flower like this way. So now I make one single crochet into this, move to the next ring. Into this ring I continue the same what we did for this petal. I am going to continue the same. So I simply make one single crochet, 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and then 3. After making 3 double crochet, you can see now you get like this. Now I join these 2 flowers in this. So the next petal is this one. So now I am going to make a slip stitch into this third double crochet. So after finishing this, you can see this is the single crochet, this is my first one, this is my second double crochet and this is my third double crochet. Into this third double crochet I am going to make a slip stitch like this way. After this I am going to make 2 more double crochet into this, 1 and then 2. Make a single crochet into this. Now you get like this. After this you continue the same what we did in previous. So in every ring you simply make one single crochet, 5 double crochet, one single crochet. Move to the next ring, make one single crochet, 5 double crochet, one single crochet. Continue the same. You can see now you get like this. I simply connect these 2 flowers using these 2 petals. Now continue the same until you reach the circumference of your neck. So after this you are going to move your next flower. For this continue the same. After finishing the first round, move to the next one. If you are going to work this petal rounds means you can choose any 2 petals for this flower, for that flower. After this I am going to connect to that flower into this 2. So this 2 petal is same. So in this 2 petals and in this 2 petals, after this I am going to choose the next 2 petals. Continue the same until you reach the circumference of the neck. After finishing the circumference of the neck, I will show you what are the next step for this project.
You can see I continue the same pattern for 11 flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. You continue the same until you reach the circumference of your sweater. Now we are going to work in the wrong side of this project. You can see this is the wrong side and this is the right side of this. Now we are going to start with the wrong side of our project. For this we are going to work body and also the top part of this sweater. For this I am going to choose white color yarn. You can choose any color, that's your wish. Now you can see this is the wrong side of this. You can see this is the center between these two flowers. From the center you are going to count 2. So this is the center. From this you are going to count to 1, 2. This is the second petal from this center. So now we are going to start with this. In this petal I have 1 single crochet, 5 double crochet, 1 single crochet. Now I am going to work center of this. So I am going to choose my third double crochet. So this is the 1 single crochet, first double crochet, second double crochet. This is my third double crochet. Into this I am going to insert the hook. So now I am going to join this yarn. Now I am going to make chain 7. This chain 7 is count as 1 triple crochet plus 3 chain. So 4 chain is count as 1 triple crochet and also plus chain 3. So totally I am going to make chain 7. You can see this is my first chain and then this is my second chain. This is my third, this is my fourth chain, fifth chain, sixth one and then seventh one. Totally I make 7 basic chain. After making the 7th basic chain, now we are going to move the next petal. So this is my next petal. Now I am going to work the center of this. So I am going to choose my third double crochet. Into this I am going to make a single crochet. So I simply insert the hook into this and pull this yarn. Now I have 2 loops. Pull through these 2 loops. Now you get like this. After finishing this, make chain 3. 1, 2 and then 3. Now please remind this point. We are going to make triple crochet together. If you are going to make triple crochet together means you are going to work in these 2. So this is the center of between these 2 flowers. If you are going to make triple crochet together means we are going to work into this and also this. Please remind that. So we are going to work into this. Make yarn over twice. For double crochet we simply yarn over once. For triple crochet we are going to yarn over twice. Now you have 3 loops. I am going to insert the hook into this center. You can see this is the center between these 2 petals. So into this I am going to insert the hook. Pull this yarn. Now you have 4 loops on your hook. Pull through first 2 loops and then second 2 loops. Remaining you have 2 loops. Please hold on it. Now move to the next. I am not going to work into the center between these 2 flowers. I am going to work into this. Okay. Into this yarn over twice. You can see. Yarn over twice. Insert the hook into this. Pull this yarn. Then pull through first 2 loops and then second 2 loops. Remaining you have 3 loops. Yarn over all these 3 loops. Now you can see you get like this. In the center of this you get like this slanting line like this. After finishing this make chain 3. 1, 2 and then 3. Now we are going to move the next pattern. So I am going to choose the third double crochet because this is the center of this pattern. Into this I am going to insert the hook and make a single crochet. Now I am going to show you what is the pattern I am going to follow for this row. You can see. Now I am going to follow this. Make a single crochet. After this I am going to make chain 3, triple crochet together, chain 3, single crochet. This is the pattern. After finishing the single crochet, chain 3, triple crochet together, chain 3, single crochet. So now I am going to demo. This is the single crochet. You can see. After finishing the single crochet, make chain 3. 1, 2, 3. After making the chain 3, triple crochet together. If you are going to work triple crochet together means we are going to choose these 2. So I am going to insert the hook into this. Make triple crochet together. You can see. So after making triple crochet together, chain 3, make single crochet. So make chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, 1, 2, 3. This is the third one. So into this I make a single crochet. This is the pattern for this. This is very easy to make. After making this single crochet, chain 3, triple crochet together, chain 3, single crochet. You are going to follow this pattern until you finish this row. After finishing this, I'll show you what are the next steps for this project. You can see I continue the same pattern for this row. You can see single crochet, chain 3, triple crochet together, chain 3, single crochet. I continue the same pattern. I nearly done this row. You can see after making the triple crochet together, follow the same. Chain 3 and also move to the next. Into this center, I am going to make a single crochet. Now make chain 3. Normally after making the chain 3, we are going to make a triple crochet together, but this is the last flower of this. So into this center I am going to make only triple crochet. Normally we are going to work triple crochet together in this point. This is the last flower. Only for that reason now I am going to make a triple crochet center of this. So yarn over twice, insert the hook into this center and make a triple crochet. So first 2 loops, then second 2 loops and then third 2 loops. Now this row is completed. To start the next row, make chain 1 and turn your project. Now this is the first chain space of this row. So into this I am going to make a double crochet. So yarn over once, insert the hook into this chain space, make a double crochet. Move to the next. This is the space. This is the chain 3 space. If you are going to reach chain 3 space means into that chain 3 space you are going to make, I am going to make 3 double crochet into this. So this is my first double crochet, 1, 2 and then 3. Move to the next. This is the single crochet. If you are reaching the single crochet into this, make a double crochet. Move to the next. This is the chain 3 space. Into this you are going to make 3 double crochet. If you are reaching the chain 3 space, you simply make 3 double crochet. If you are reaching this is the triple crochet together. Into this you simply make a single double crochet. So into this chain 3 space I make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and then 3. If you are reaching this triple crochet together place means into this you simply make a double crochet. You continue this pattern. Make 3 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 1 double crochet. You continue this pattern for this row. I follow the same pattern for this row. You can see this is the last one. This is the chain 4 space. Into this also I am going to make 3 double crochet. This chain 7 is count as 1 triple crochet plus chain 3. I already told. Into this I am going to make, this is my first double crochet and then this is my second double crochet. Now I am going to make my third double crochet into the fourth chain space. Fourth chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth chain. Into this I am going to make my third double crochet. Now you get like this line. This is the correct way for this sweater because this chain 4 is automatically count as 1 triple crochet. Now row 2 is completed. After the floor, row 2 is completed. Now we are going to work our row 3. For this, make chain 1 and turn your project. You can see this is the first chain space. Into this first chain space, I am going to make like this. Using these 2 chain space, I am going to make double crochet together. You can see This is the first chain space of this row, and then this is the second chain space of this row. Now I am going to work into this 2 row, make double crochet together. So yarn over twice, yarn over once, insert the hook into this, pull this yarn, first 2 loops, hold, then second 2 loops, move to the next into this, first 2 loops, then you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over all these 3 loops. Now this is count as double crochet together. After making this, chain 1. After making this chain 1, skip the next chain space, move to the second one into this. I am going to make 1 double crochet, make chain 1. Skip the next into the second. I am going to use in the second and third chain space, I am going to make double crochet together. You can see. After this, make chain 1, skip the next chain space, into the second one, make a single crochet. 1 double crochet, make chain 1. Skip the next one, into the second and third, I am going to make double crochet together. Now I am show you what are the pattern of this. You simply make double crochet together, chain 1. If you are making chain 1, you are going to automatically skip 1 chain. Make up 1 double crochet, chain 1, double crochet together, chain 1, 1 double crochet together, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, double crochet together. You are going to continue the same. Double crochet together, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, double crochet together, chain 1, 1 double crochet. You are going to continue the same. Please remind this, I simply skip 1 chain in this place. You can see, I continue the same pattern for this row. I nearly done this row. You can see this is the 1 double crochet. After this, I make chain 1. I skip the next chain space. Now I am going to work double crochet together these last 2 loops. So this is my first one and then this is my second one. Double crochet together. To finish this, make chain 1 and cut the yarn. You can see now your project is look like this. We are finished the upper part of this flower. Now we are going to make the body of the sweater. For this, you can see this is the first row and then this is the second row and then this is the third row. After this floral row, this is my first row, this is my second row, this is my third row. Now we are going to continue the same what we did in these 2 rows. Continue the same for now. So I am going to choose the wrong side. This is the wrong side of this row. So I am going to count like this is the center. From this I am going to count to 1, 2. Into this center I am going to join the yarn, make chain 7, triple crochet plus chain 3. So after this, make a single crochet into this. After this, make chain 3, triple crochet together, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, triple crochet together, chain 3, single crochet. What we did in this row, continue the same for this and also continue the same. If you are reaching this chain 3 space, make 3 double crochet. If you are reaching this single crochet and triple crochet together place means make 1 double crochet. If you are reaching this chain 3 space means into this you are going to make 3 double crochet. If you are reaching this place or a single crochet place means you are going to make 1 double crochet. What we did in these 2 rows, continue the same for in this place. After finishing these 2 rows, I will show you what are the next step for this project. Now your project is look like this. We are finished the upper part of this flower. Now we are going to make the body of the sweater. For this, you can see this is the first row and then this is the second row and then this is the third row. After this floral row, this is my first row, this is my second row, this is my third row. Now we are going to continue the same what we did in these 2 rows. Continue the same for now. So I am going to choose the wrong side. This is the wrong side of this row. So I am going to count like this is the center. From this I am going to count to 1, 2. Into this center I am going to join the yarn, make chain 7, triple crochet plus chain 3. So after this make a single crochet into this. After this make chain 3, triple crochet together, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, triple crochet together, chain 3, single crochet. What we did in this row, continue the same for this and also continue the same. You can see I continue the same. What we did in this row, I continue the same for this. You can see this is the triple crochet into this. We did the same in our previous row. So after this chain 3, I make a triple crochet into the center of this petal. After this make chain 1 and turn your project. This is the first chain space of this row. Into this I am going to make a double crochet. Now I reach this chain 3 space. Into this I am going to make 7 double crochet. You can see in this part, in this chain 3 space, we simply make 3 double crochet. This is the only difference. Now I am going to make 7 double crochet into this space. After reaching this, make 1 double crochet, 7 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 7 double crochet. Continue this pattern for this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 7. After this, make a double crochet into this place. Now you are going to continue this pattern for this round. 7 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 7 double crochet, 1 double crochet. In previously we make 3 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 1 double crochet. In this row we make 7 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 7 double crochet, 1 double crochet. After finishing this, I'll show you what are the next step for this. You can see I finished 7 double crochet and 1 double crochet. In this I make 1 double crochet. After this row 2 is completed. After this floral row 2 is completed. Now I am going to work my row 3. For that make chain 1 and turn your project. So you can see I make chain 1 and turn my project. This is the first chain space in this row. Into this chain space I am going to make a double crochet. So yarn over once, insert the hook into this and make a double crochet. After making the double crochet, make chain 1, skip the 1 chain space. You can see this is the next chain space. I skip the next one. Into the second I am going to make 1 double crochet. Make chain 1, skip the next chain space. Into the second one I am going to make 1 double crochet. The pattern for this row is you simply make 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip the 1 chain. Into the second make 1 double crochet, chain 1. You continue this pattern for this row. You can see I continue the same pattern. I simply make 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip the next. Into the third one, into the second one make 1 double crochet. Continue the same pattern for this row. To start the next row, make chain 1 and turn your project. Now your project is look like this. Now we are going to separate this for front, sleeves, back, another sleeve and also another front. Now I am going to show you how we separate. So for this you are going to count like this. This is the first one. You are going to count how many double crochet in this row. Like this 1, 2, 3, 4. You are going to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like this way. For me, in my project, totally I have 88 double crochet. This is vary from one to another. Because this project is initially, I made circumference of your sweater. I make 11 flowers. If you are going to make 11 flowers means you have 88 double crochet. If you are going to make 10 or 10 or 9 or 8 flowers means the number of the double crochet is differ. So now we are going to do some calculation. Total number of double crochet. How many double crochet you have in this row? You are going to write like this. Now I have 88 double crochet. This is vary from one to another. I already told how many you have, that is divided by 4. If I going to divide it by 4 means I get 22. Please remind this answer. Now we are going to make front. After that make sleeve, back part, sleeve, another front part. Now I have 22. First of all I am going to write down this 22 for sleeve, back and also another sleeve. 22, 22, 22. Like this way. Remaining I have 122. That is divided by 2. So I get 11. So for the one front I get 11. For the another front I get 11. So total number of the double crochet is 88. You do this calculation for your count. How many you have, that is divided by 4. So I get 22. First of all you are going to write down this 22 for sleeves and also the back part. After this you remaining 122. That is how many you have. If you have 12 or 6, that's your wish. That's apart from, that's only depends upon the circumference. So that is divided by 2. So I get 11. I write down 11 for the one front and also the another front. For example, if you have 90 double crochet means, if you have divided by 4 means, you get answer 22 and remaining you have 2 double crochet. So you continue the same, you are going to write down the same. Remaining this 2 is, I am going to add these 2 sleeves. If I have 90 double crochet means, I am going to add one for this sleeve and also another for the another sleeve. For example, if you have 91 double crochet, that is divided by 4 means you get 22 and then remaining you have 3. That 3 is you are going to add for 2 sleeves and also the back part. This is the simple calculation. If you have remaining 0 means you simply do this calculation. If you have remaining 2 means you are simply add for the sleeves. If you have 3 means you are going to add for the sleeves and also the back part. Now you are going to remind this. Now we are going to apply this for our project. For the front I have 11, sleeve I have 22, back part I have 22, front part I have 11. So now I am going to apply this for my project. You can see for the front part I have 11. So from this you are going to count 11. This is my first double crochet in this row. I am going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. After reaching the 11th double crochet, after the 11th double crochet space, you are going to place the marker. You are continue the same. After count the 22 double crochet, after the 22 double crochet space, you are going to place the marker. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. This is my 22nd double crochet. After that, I mark the stitch marker. Continue the same. After the 22, I place the marker. After the 22, I place the marker. Remaining, I have 11 double crochet. Now we are going to work our next row. For this, you are going to make chain 1 and turn your project. You can see I make chain 1 and turn my project. This is the first chain space in this row. Into this I am going to make a double crochet. Now I reach this chain 1 space. Into this also I am going to make 1 double crochet. Move to the next. Into this, ahead of this double crochet, I am going to make 1 double crochet. Move to this space, I make 1 double crochet. You are going to continue the same. In this chain space, I make 1 double crochet. Into this chain 1 space, I am going to make 1 double crochet. I continue the same until I reach the marking place. You can see I simply continue the same. Now I reach the marking place. Into this marking place, I make a double crochet. After making the double crochet, I simply skip the next chain space until I reach the second marking place. This is the second marking place. Now we are going to join like this. This is for the first sleeve. So into this marking place I make a double crochet. Now I move to the next marking place. Into this marking place I am going to make my another double crochet. So into this marking place I make my another double crochet. Now you get like this. This is for the first sleeve. After that you are going to continue the same. Into the double crochet ahead we are going to make one double crochet. Move to this, into this chain one space I make one double crochet. Continue the same until you reach the marking place. If you are reaching the marking place, continue the same what we did for this place. Make a double crochet, skip the next some double crochets. This is 22 for me. So move to the next marking place into the going to make a double crochet. I will show you. I simply continue the same pattern until I reach this marking place. I continue the same pattern. You can see this is my first sleeve. After that I continue the same pattern. Now I reach the marking place. This is my third marker. Into this I am going to make a double crochet. Now I simply skip these double crochets. Now I am going to move the next marking place. Into this I am going to make my another double crochet. So now you can see this is the next sleeve. Now we are going to continue the same. Make double crochet in every chain space. You can see into this I make a double crochet. Into this chain one space I make a double crochet. Continue the same until you finish this row. Now you have like this. This is for the front, then sleeve. This is the back part. This is the another sleeve. This is the another front. Now we are going to move the next row. For that make chain one and turn your project. You can see I make chain one and turn my project. This is the first chain space of this row. Into this chain space I am going to make a single crochet. After making the single crochet, make chain one. Now I am going to skip the next two chain space. 1, 2. Now I am going to work into the third one. Into this third one I am going to make, this is my first double crochet, chain one, make second double crochet, chain one. I am going to work the same chain space. Please note that into the same chain space I am going to make my third double crochet, chain one. You can see you get like this. In the first chain space of this row I simply make one single crochet and chain one. After that I skip two chain space. Into the third chain space I make one double crochet chain one double crochet chain one double crochet chain one. After that now I am going to skip the next two chain space, 1 and 2. Into the third one I simply make a single crochet. You can see. After this make chain one, skip the next two. Into the third one double crochet chain one double crochet chain one double crochet chain one. You can see one double crochet chain one double crochet chain one. Into the same I am going to make my third double crochet and chain one. After that skip two chain space. Into the third I simply make one single crochet chain one. Now the pattern for this row is very easy. Skip two chain space, make a single crochet, chain one, skip two chain space. Into the third one double crochet chain one double crochet chain one double crochet chain one. Skip two chain space. Into the third make a single crochet. Skip two. Into the third we are going to make that cluster. I consider this is the cluster. Cluster means one double crochet chain one double crochet chain one double crochet chain one. Please remind that. I simply make one single crochet chain one, skip two. Into the third make a cluster, skip 2 into the third, make a single crochet. Continue this pattern for this round. You simply make 1 single crochet, cluster, 1 single crochet, cluster. After finishing this row, I will show you. I finish this round. I continue the same. In the armhole joinment also, you can see in this I make 1 single crochet, chain 1. After that I skip 2 chain space. Into the third, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1. I continue the same for this armhole. You can see I make a single crochet, chain 1. After that I skip 2 chain space. Into the third I make a cluster. Now this row is completed. To start the next row, I am going to make chain 3 and turn your project. 1, 2, 3. I make chain 3. After making the chain 3, this is the single crochet. In my previous row, I end with a single crochet. Into this chain space, I am going to make 1 more double crochet. Now, this chain 3 is count as 1 double crochet. This is my second double crochet. After making these 2 double crochet, make chain 3. 1, 2 and then 3. Chain 3. Now we are going to work into this cluster. In this I have 3 double crochet. 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1. Into the second double crochet ahead, I am going to make 1 single crochet. Like this. After that make chain 3. Now I reach this single crochet. Into this I am going to make 3 double crochet together. So this is my first double crochet. 1, 2 and then 3. Now you have 4 loops. Pull the yarn all through these 4 loops. After making this, make chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to work into the center, that is second one. Into this I am going to make a single crochet. Now the pattern for this, we simply make a single crochet center of this cluster, make chain 3. Into the single crochet chain space, make 3 double crochet together. Chain 3, 1 single crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet together, chain 3, 1 single crochet, 3 double crochet together. You continue this pattern for this row. You can see chain 3. This is the single crochet. So into this I am going to make 3 double crochet together. 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over all these 4 loops. After that make chain 3. Move to the next. Into this make a single crochet. Continue this pattern for this row. Continue the same. I nearly finished this round. I continue the same pattern. You can see into this I make a single crochet. After this make chain 3. Into the last I am going to make 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. If you are going to work this row means please remind that start and end with 2 double crochet. You can see this row is start with chain 3 and 1 double crochet, that is count as 2 double crochet. So this is end with 2 double crochet. Now we are move to the next step. Make chain 1 and turn your project. This is the first chain space. Into this I simply make a single crochet, then chain 1, move to the next. This is the single crochet. Into this we are going to work like this. 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1. After that make chain 1. Into this we are going to make 1 double crochet, chain 1. Into this 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1. Continue this for this round. You can see into this is the single crochet. Into this I am going to make 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet, chain 1. That is the cluster. Move to the next. Into this is the 3 double crochet together. Into this chain space I simply make a single crochet, chain 1. Move to the next. Into this I am going to make a cluster. So 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1. Move to the next. 3 double crochet together. Into this I simply make a single crochet, chain 1. You continue this pattern for this row. After finishing this row, continue the previous row. You are going to continue these 2 rows until you reach the required length of this sweater. This is very easy to make. Now we are going to work the cluster row. That is very easy to make. One single crochet chain 1 cluster chain 1 single crochet chain 1 cluster chain 1. Continue this. After finishing this, make a chain 3 and turn your project into the same chain space. You are going to make another double crochet. Make chain 3 into this center, that is the second one. Into this, make a single crochet chain 3. Move to the next. Into this, you simply make a 3 double crochet together, chain 3. Into this, we simply make a single crochet, chain 3. You are going to continue these 2 rows until you reach the required length of this sweater. After reaching the required length, I will show you what are the next steps for this project. You can see I continue the same pattern until I reach the required length. This is enough for my baby. After finishing this, now we are going to work in this way. For that, I am going to make chain 1 and turn my project. So, you can see this is the single crochet space and this is the double crochet space. This is the single crochet space and this is the double crochet space. If you are reaching the single crochet means you simply make 1 single crochet. If you are going to reach a double crochet chain space means into that you are going to make 2 single crochet into the same space. Please remind this. You can see this is the single crochet. So into this chain space I simply make a single crochet. Move to the next. This is the double crochet. Into this double crochet space I simply make 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. Move to the next. This is the single crochet. So into this I simply make 1 single crochet. This is the double crochet. So into this I make 2 single crochet into the same. Move to the next. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Continue the same. If you are reaching this, into this you simply make 2 single crochet. After that you are going to reach this triple crochet space. So into this you are going to make 3 single crochet into the same chain space. After that continue the same. If you are reaching this, going to like this way and move to like this way. After finishing this you are going down like this. Until you finish this. After finishing this, make chain 1 and turn your project. In every chain space, you simply make a single crochet. This is called a single crochet row. You continue the single crochet row for 2 or 3 times. That is for the button part. After finishing that 2 or 3 rows, I will show you what are the next steps for this project. You can see I finish 2 rows of single crochet. If you want something broad means, you are going to make 3 or 4 rows of single crochet. So now our project is almost done. We are going to make these sleeves. This is optional. If you like this means you are going to stop this. Now I am going to show you how to make these sleeves for this cardigan. For that I am going to choose the same color, white color yarn. This is the sleeve part. Now we are going to join this yarn in this place. For that, so I insert the hook into this and join this yarn. Make chain 3, 1, 2 and then 3. This chain 3 is counted as 1 double crochet. Move to the next. This is the double crochet space. So into this I am going to make 2 double crochet. 1 and then 2. Move to the next chain. Into this chain space I simply make 1 double crochet. This is the double crochet. Ahead of this I am going to make 1 double crochet. Continue the same pattern for this round. Move to the next chain space. This is the next chain space. Into this I make 1 double crochet. This is the chain space ahead of this double crochet. Into this I make a double crochet. Continue this. You simply make a double crochet into this space and make a double crochet ahead of this double crochet chain space. Continue the same pattern. If you are reaching this place means after reaching this you are going to reach this double crochet chain space. Only into this you are going to make 2 double crochet. So this is the chain 1 space. So into that I simply make 1 double crochet, but this is the double crochet chain space. So into this I am going to make 2 double crochet. So I make 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. After this I simply make 1 double crochet in every chain space. After finishing this, you are reaching this double crochet chain space. So into this I am going to make 2 double crochet. You can see I nearly finished this round. I simply make 1 double crochet in every chain space. You can see this is the 1 double crochet. This is the double crochet ahead of this double crochet. You can see. So I make 2 double crochet, only these 2 double crochet chain space. To finish this round, make a slip stitch into the third chain space. 1, 2, 3. This is my third chain space. Into this I make a slip stitch. Now we simply have double crochet in this row. Now we are going to move the pattern for this. We are going to follow the same pattern what we did for this. We are going to continue the same. For that I simply make chain 2. This chain 2 is count as 1 single crochet. So after making the chain 2, make chain 1 extra. So this chain 3 is count as 1 single crochet plus chain 1. After that skip 2 chain space. 1, 2. 1, 2. Into the third chain space you are going to make 1 double crochet chain 1, 1 double crochet chain 1, 1 double crochet chain 1. That is equal to the cluster. 1, 2, 3. I simply skip 2 chain space. Into the third I simply make 1 double crochet chain 1, 1 double crochet chain 1 and then 1 double crochet chain 1. Then skip 2 chain space. 1, 2. Into the third I simply make a single crochet. Now you are going to follow the same pattern. Make chain 1, skip 2 chain space. Into the third make a cluster. Make chain 1, skip 2 chain space. Into the third make a single crochet. Continue this pattern. You can see I nearly finished this round. To finish this round, make a slip stitch into the second chain space. So we make 3 chain space. This 2 is count as 1 single crochet plus chain 1 extra. Now we are going to make a slip stitch into the third chain space. You can see 1, 2. Sorry, we are going to make a slip stitch into the second chain space. So this is the single crochet plus chain 1 extra. After this we are going to move to the next row. For this we are continue the same pattern what we did for our body part. So continue the same. If you are reaching the single crochet, we simply make a triple crochet together. So continue the same. This is the single crochet. So into this I am going to make triple crochet together. 1. This is my second 1 and then this is my third one. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. Pull this yarn all through these 4 loops. After this make chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Move to the next. Into this cluster we are going to make a single crochet center of this. This is my second one. Into this I make a single crochet. Make chain 3. Move to the next. Into this I am going to make a triple crochet together. This is my first one, this is my second one and then this is my third one. Now I have 4 loops on my hook. Pull this yarn all through 4 loops. After this make chain 3. Continue this pattern for this round. To finish this round make a slip stitch into this. After that continue the same. We are going to move the cluster row. After that we are going to move this 3 double crochet together. You continue the same pattern until you reach the required length of the sleeve. After reaching that I will show you what are the next steps for this project. You can see I finished this project. I am going to continue the same pattern for the sleeve. After reach the required length I make 3 rows of single crochet. So now our project is ready. I am going to plan. I simply add 3 buttons top of this cardigan. If you want me, you are going to add 4 or 5 buttons. That's your wish. I hope all are enjoying in this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you don't like this video, don't hesitate to hit the dislike button. And please share your thoughts. What are the reasons for dislike this video? Because that is very important to me for identify and rectify my mistakes. So I hope all are enjoying in this video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Happy with crochet. Have a nice day.